Alright, we're back for Operation Unthinkable Strategy and Tactics, issue 333 from Decision Games. Ty Bomba, the designer. Um, we are now starting turn 4. I think that's close enough right there. Those are some reinforcements. So this will be the halfway point. Western allies need to get 5 units, I believe, off the board in supply within 5 hexes of each other to win. There is a long way to go. I will discuss a little strategy. You can see this up on BGG and the forums too. It seems like the best Western Allied initial strategy is to destroy Soviet units. So by the end game, last few turns, they don't have enough units to cover the front, for example. So with that strategy, and then you'll see discussion back and forth, and then Tai Bomba included some additional rules about probing attacks and momentum attacks that maybe because people were complaining the Soviets can just delay, delay, delay and pull back slowly, which I didn't quite try yet on this one. So I'd have to play through again to test that out. But for now, we're going to start now turn 4. And if we look at the sequence of play, there is no Allied airborne phase because they've already landed and one's been overrun by a massive Soviet corps. So the Allies have to decide, Western Allies, if they want to move or do combat first. And you can definitely see there's not enough units adjacent to do combat first and open a hole that the Allies could run through. I just don't see that anywhere. Soviets still are maintaining a second line, it appears. So the Western Allies are going to go for the move first, combat second. The second decision we have to make is where is the dividing line between the UK-based army group and the US-based army group? I don't know. It looks like we're okay for now. This guy can go to either side. So I'll just leave it. And then we'll come over here, and since it is all about destroying Soviet units, I'm going to go for this guy. Let's do that. It's 18 to 5. That's 3 to 1. Wow. Don't want to necessarily use all of them, so I'm going to put this guy over here. This guy over here. Let's see what those odds are like. That's 12 and 12 is 24 to 5 is 4 to 1. But I hate to use both 12-4s. Well, we've got a lot of them here and they can get there, so let's just make sure. This guy can go here. Yeah, they can do it. So this is, actually it'd be nice to attack through here. So we'll double this one up and then use this guy here, this guy here. And then we'll decide, really like the concept. Well, if we do this attack first and advance here, he's out of supply, which increases the odds here. So that seems like a good strategy. The only joker in the mix is this 18-1 artillery unit, but hopefully the British will draw that fire. Let's see what we got here. Okay. We have to reduce this here, and there is a bit of strength here, but by the same token, we have to keep making progress. So I'm thinking that's got a defense of 5. That's 19. A little short there. So how am I going to kill these guys? This guy's a 2.5 and a 4.5, which is a 7. Actually, maybe I should attack him and leave him. It's all about progress, and if I take these two, I can trap this guy. So let's go ahead and move him up. Oh, got to do it. Can't grab the guy underneath here, so let's move him here and him here. Nope, 1 unit. Got to stay here. This 7-6 got to stay here. So I'm going to move this guy here because I'd like to attach this guy in the forest. And 14 and 12 is 26. That's a good number. So we can get around here. 79th can be useful. He should go... I don't know if I'll have enough strength to attack this guy or this guy. But all these units are in strength, so let's move him here. Okay, now here's the deal. If we do succeed in taking this guy and put a guy here, which we will, then we can cut off this guy. The only thing to worry about now is this guy, and that's not too weak. I doubt they'll start moving down here, so I think all I'm going to worry about here is screening. Wow, so is the goal to crush these? They don't have enough units to do more than this or this, so let's... This path has got too many rivers. The only problem is trapping this guy, which we can do. But with this guy here, we can't put him out of supply. And that's a 5-3. And I don't want to waste my time attacking across the river to get this guy. So maybe it'll be a better idea to... Okay, let's pause and think it through. Alright, let's... Don't know if this is the best solution, but let's move this guy here. Then he can screen here. I can only... Oh wait, let me see. I want to move this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, he can get here. And then can these 3 units successfully screen here? That's a big question. May have to pull a pole back over here to do that, but that's fine. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's going to get stuck no matter where he goes. So let's put him here. Okay, this means this guy, if he can only move 1, he can only go that far. These are strong enough to hold him. So what we need to do now is screen the river, which I think we can do. Let's do there, because then he can move there next turn. And these guys can move across. So we actually do have an extra unit we could use. This guy can move here. The problem of getting so close, though, is that they can slip around me. So let's do this. There we go. Okay, that's it for them. Let's move on here. This may require a little thought. Really like to reduce all these guys. And we can get in... That's way too strong. I'm thinking if we could get behind him, we could isolate him, but that's a bit strong. But we could also attack here and start getting behind them. And all these units become available, need to stay on the right side of the army group line. So I wonder if it's worthwhile to try and take him out at his regular combat strength with a shift, or to take him out. But to take him out, it's going to take a lot of units. But we have a lot of units, so 26 to 5 gets me a 5 to 1. Actually, that may be worth it. And we'll commit 2 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plenty of movement there. Let's check the terrain effects chart just to make sure. Marsh is 3. Wow. Okay, 3 and 3 is 6. Let's do it back. I think he's still got enough. 1, 2. Yeah, he's going to have to do it this way. 1, 2, 7. Yeah, more than enough. And then that guy can go that way, or he can go this way. And that guy, can you join him actually? 1, 7, go. Okay, this guy can move up here and cover them. Spec a march doesn't give you any defense, but 1, 2, 3, 9, he can get to here. But if we look at the terrain chart, march doesn't really do anything for defense. So this would be better. Yeah, let's move him here. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, that's nice. Got a lot of horsepower. Got to stay on the right side of the line, though. There it is. Let's move this here. Tells me it's this diagonal now. So they could really pile on this guy if they want. Is that the avenue we want? Yeah, and they can get to a surrounding position too. So it could easily be this here, this here. What are we going to do with these guys? That's a lot of punch too. Well, that's their end of their line. They should just, let's just pile on. Pile on. Got the commandos there. This guy's 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess he could go here to get a continuous line. Or he could go here. Why not? Oh my goodness, it's a lot more power than I thought. We're going to crush that guy. And there's no artillery to save them. So we're going to attack here and attack here. Now, what are we going to do on the other side of this mess? These guys are just too strong to attack without taking them out of supply. So even if this guy went here, he wouldn't. So I think we're going to just try and set up behind them and make life hard. But what's this big airborne corps going to do? Well, he could go here. And what's the bane? Okay, here's what I'm thinking of doing. Attacking here and then sealing these guys off. So this guy can go here, stuck in zone of control. Now we're in the range of a dreaded artillery unit, and this is the big attack here. So let's just move this here. That's 28 there. And then everybody else, well, I still got this pesky little guy here at 2.5. Let's see if I got some good stacks here. Yeah, that's not bad. So who would I want to, if I was able to seal them off, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Well, if I can seal them off, I've got nobody. Well, this guy could help out over here, and the rest of them just pile in over here. Let's see what I got. A pair of 6.7s. Maybe I'll use them back here for this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they can get all the way around. 6 and 6 is 12. 12 to 2 is 6 to 1. That's enough to release. So let's pull the heavy hitters up here. So maybe not. Yeah, let's do this guy. This guy, though, will go. Can he do it? No, he can't. He can't. This is a solid line here, so they can't cross. So this guy couldn't get through, so to surround him, I have to leave one of these behind. But this guy can get here. So I can use one of the 6.7s. This guy will have to come around and go here. This guy will go here. This guy will go here to finish them off. And now I've got all this left. I think I'll just use this guy to screen. Can anybody get through? There is a hole. Yes, Virginia, there is a hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we're still on the same side. Those are good, so I may have to use this guy to screen. But this guy can go here. Oh, good. So we got 26, 38. We got a lot of horsepower to hit him. And these guys are going to hit him. We'll get a surround, a concentric. We'll get that. This is pretty solid, actually. I mean, are they going to go forward? Yeah, they could, right here. Nozak. So we do have to screen that. Let's just screen it here. Am I giving him a target for no reason? They can't get around it. Okay, that works, so that'll be good. But, oh, look what I've got back here. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what? I've got 3 of these infantry divisions. I don't want to attack. This guy's being attacked. They can't go through there. So that's the dividing line. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can keep going. If I'm reading this right, there's a hole here. There is a hole. They can go right up the slot here. That is what they will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if that's 8, this is 9. And we still have 1 left. So either way we go, that can cause trouble. And I could throw this guy in just for an additional reinforcement here. 12, 12, 12. 12 and 14. This guy could even attack here with this kind of horsepower. No, he's got to attack with concentric. Yeah, this guy's going to attack here. These guys are going to attack here. Let's move this dividing line up to here. There we go. Actually, let's move it to there. Okay, nobody's crossed the line yet. This area could fall apart. Now, what are we going to do here? Look at this. This is where their reserves are. I'm tempted to just attack here and get behind this guy. I can immediately surround him and get him at half. So, yep, good. Good, good. So to do that, this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think forest is 5. Let's look at the terrain chart. Forest is 2. Yep. Okay, so that's him there. Don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. He can be helpful. Yeah, we got to put somebody on the other side of him just to get that. So I think that's what we'll do. There he is. We'll put him here. Put him here. And what do we got here? Wow. Okay. Okay, let's see. That's 5. I can get to 18. I can do a big 3-to-1 there. 18 to 5. Is that what they are? Yeah, 18 to 5. That's 3-to-1. And I got these 2 guys. I mean, they could go here and attack him. Or do I want to attack him and he can come up too? So one of them will get 2. And one of them will get 1. You'd think it'd be this one. 14 and 4 is 18, but I could pull this guy in too. So he could come in here and make it 14 and 8 is 22 to 5. 22 to 5. That's 4-to-1. Let's do that. The only problem is here if I take losses. Oh well. That guy moves here. This guy moves here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy moves here. Okay. So that's that. And here the most forward front is the most stagnant. And there's an artillery unit lurking here. I think this guy will just... anywhere I attack the artillery unit's going to be involved. Yeah, it looks like all infantry, except double here. So I'm thinking of shifting my axis over here. Because here I've got river attacks, I've got city... Well, can I get there? 1, 2, 3... Actually, let's start threatening here. 26 and 6 is 32 to 5, and what's the defense for a city? 2L. Wow, that's a big one. I can get on either side. No, I can't. It's a 2L shift. 26 and 6 is 32 is 6 to 1 down to 4 to 1. Man, you can end up with a bloodbath. And these guys just end up holding, unless I pull this guy over and swing that guy to cover. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, and that's one. So this artillery unit is useless. Good. I like that. So what we're going to do is we got to put 2 units here and 1 unit here. Yep, this guy will swing over here. This guy will go here. I don't want to trap the armor unit here against the board here. I don't need to. Let's see, that's a 5, and I can't get on either side of him, and I need to screen. So let's put this guy here in case there's a good chance. This guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4. He can get all the way around to here if he wanted. Oh, well, that's nice. And he can go here. And then this guy will just go here. And go ahead if you want to attack. Okay, I think that's it. Now we just need to place, haven't even given this a lot of thought here, strategic air. So what would be the big attack here? Could try and take this guy out in the open, because these 2 units aren't doing anything else, which means what I should have done, no, I'll assume I already moved him. Or we could bomb the stuffings out of this guy, but then I'm halving through river. That's not worth it, so maybe I should just strat bomb that guy, unless there's some advantage here. 26, 52, 57, 60, 72, 75, 95, 99. I don't need any strat bombing over here. Don't want to do it over there. Well, let's see. No, didn't set up to attack him. So I could strat bomb him. Yeah, that seems like the best target for the Brits. Hopefully they don't end up bombing themselves. And where do the US want to strat bomb? 24 minutes. So if we get the combat resolutions, this may be okay. Okay, where's the toughest attack? That one doesn't need it. There's no attack there. Now 12 and 12 is 24. Still 4 to 1, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, there's 2 units here. And we're hoping we can surround them. This guy could just go this way. But I want to trap this guy. No, but then this guy will keep it open. He has to go. He's got Zoc here. He's got Zoc here. So he could go here. Where's the... There is no artillery. No artillery down here. So you could go here to surround and then kill this guy, but this guy can still retreat. So let's think about this. Alright, we need to, well, let's strap bomb this guy's insurance. In case for whatever reason we don't close the supply lines. Seems like a waste, but well, let's do things different. Let's start over here. First attack, 1, 2, 3, artillery units out of range, 12, 26, and, well, 20, well, I gotta do math. 12 and 12 is 24, 24 and 14 is 38, 38 to 5 is 7 to 1, shift down 2. So with a downshift 2, looking at the combat chart, and the dog barking, 7 to 1 down 2 is 5 to 1. So 5 to 1, of course, bloodbath. Typical. Okay. Deadpool. Oh, that's not great. Any of all the rolls, I gotta. Actually, I'm gonna move this guy up here. That was not helpful. But anyway, no attack here, no attack here, no artillery units. Didn't attack him, but do attack him. 24 to 3 is 8 to 1 with a 1 shift. So let's check that out. Yeah, 8 to 1 with a 1 shift. 24 to 3 is 8 to 1. Down to 7 to 1, but gone. No artillery to help. He just gone. Okay, anybody want to advance in there? Not really. Okay, now we have this lead attack. Now, here comes the moment of truth. 1, 2, 3. Nope, out of range. So that's 14 and 8 is 22 to 5 is going to be 4 to 1. Yep. Oh, there you go. 4 to 1 DE. He's gone. Out of there. Okay, now we got advance after combat. This is interesting. Yeah, and I don't know. Do we want to leave somebody behind just in case? Yeah, let's do that. That's probably safe. Okay, that's done. Now I got this. Do I want to take this attack? 28 to 5 is 5 to 1, down 4 to 1, but then the artillery unit could bring it all the way down. But I could draw its fire. This is a kind of a secondary attack here. Live on the edge. Let's do it. What's the artillery unit gonna do? 1, 2, 3. Well, it could help this guy. 1, 2, 3. Could help this guy. Could help this guy. You just don't know where the Americans are gonna go. So they're gonna hold fire. Save it for the next attack. So we got 28 to 5 is 5 to 1 is 4 to 1. 4, that's reasonable. Defend or retreat. Nice. Have to retreat towards their supply source, so that means right there. And these guys do advance. Okay. I was hoping to destroy him. That would have had a bigger hole. Oh, let's see what we're doing here. Now the moment of truth. I got 1 attack here, 1 attack here, 1 attack here. 1, 2, 3. And the artillery unit can't help this one. And which ones are critical for cutting off? Not this one, or this one, depending on which way this guy attacks. 28 to 5 is 5 to 1, 28. But then I can't use this guy because he's got to be concentric here. 5 to 1 or 3 to 1. But 5 and 8, 28, 23. 8 and 18 is 26. So if the artillery unit, and this has got a 1 shift, takes it to 1 to 1, and then that'll shift down to 1 to 2. Well, this one will take it to 1 to 1 and hold. No choice, attack him because of that forest shift. And the artillery unit will help because this is the attack that cuts off this guy. 28 to 26 It is a flat 1-to-1. Big roll. 2, that's a good roll. That's a DR. No real choice, gotta go here. But guess what? Sorry, Charlie. He is still in supply. So the sack bombing had to happen. Well, maybe not. He's used. So this is 32 to 5. That is 6 to 1. Whoa, one short of being automatic. And that's a kill. And that enables the airborne to shut the door. So these guys are halved and all of these guys are attacking, but we did a sack bombing, which hopefully does not go south. I guess you can't call it off once it's committed, can you? Or you commit it right at the moment of contact. That's interesting. Let's check that rule. Alright, I'm going to interpret the rules that it comes in at the moment of combat, but I'm going to wave them off because I got 36 and not you, 36, and that takes me to 50, 62, 68, which is 68 to 9 is 7 to 1, 8 to 1, off the chart. I don't need this. Auto, just say wave off, wave off. Don't want to run the risk of it rolling really low and bombing their own units, so I don't need that. So, and this is automatic. That's nice. So this was a good attack. This was a strategy. And they were out of supply. Well, it doesn't matter. They don't come back, and now we can do advance after combat. Sure. This guy too. These two surrounded, cut off. 2 to 12 and 6, 18. 2 is 9 to 1. Down 2 is 7 to 1. Up 1 concentric is 8 to 1. And again, 6 to 1, 7 to 1, get automatic DE. We have gotten rid of you. Move this guy in here. Okay, so things are getting interesting. Let's see if we can finish this thing off here all in one recording. 32 minutes. It's the UK. We'll move from the German side. There is 1, 2, 3. Okay, no help from this. So 18, 18 and 18 is 36 to 5 is 7 to 1. And 7 to 1 is off the chart for the Germans. That is an auto. Okay, and the Germans are on the move. Looks like they got an open path here. Add on to it this. Now, is this guy, where's he going to be? I got 2 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He may help him just to mess things up. Could help here, or he could help here. So I got 1, 2, 3 attacks. 4 attacks. Is it worth it to try and save this guy? 24, 36 to 5. Again, 7 to 1 concentric. 8 to 1. Let's see, what are these guys going to do? They're going to come up here and do that. So there and there, but we're going to 28. Okay, one's going to go here, one's going to go here. They're not going to help this guy. So I think that's going to be off the chart. 36 to 5 is 7 to 1 is up 1 concentric. 8, 1, goodbye. And the Germans move up. Okay, Soviets, you have a hole. Alright, so I'm committing one guy to here and one guy to... Ooh, it doesn't matter. Let's talk about the attack. Okay, so this guy wants to attack him just to get behind it. And we're pulling in all these guys. This guy supports, gauge is 23. 23 to 19 and 7 is, that does it, we're good. It's a 1 to 1, but it's a British 1 to 1. They could get repulsed. Okay, let's say mark moved. And the British 1 to 1 on a 3. The British 1 to 1 is a bloodbath. Well, that'll do. Send unit to Deadpool. Does this guy have a flip? No, he doesn't. He's a reduced Desert Rats. That's a 14 and a 5. Well, that's a no-brainer. And, well, there we go. And that's the advance after combat because this guy maintains this. Now, what's this guy doing down here? He could attack here, concentric, 9 and 12. They're cut off. Oh my, let's see what we got here. 9 and 12. Okay, they've got 4.5 and 2.5 is 7 to 21. 3 to 1 with a shift is 4 to 1. Or pull this guy in. 21, 28. 28 to 7. I think we'll do it. This guy doesn't need to do anything there. 9 and 12 is 21. 28. 28 to 7 is 4 to 1. It's concentric, so it's 5 to 1 British. 2, we'll take it. 5 to 1 British is a DE. Okay, the Russians are running out of units here. Any advance after combat? No. Nope. We'll finish him off later. Well, that guy could go there, but no, that's still good. What you gonna do, Ruskies? Things are falling apart. Okay, now we got this attack here with Strat Air and the artillery unit, for example. And if this attack works, they could surround him. Wow. Should he go here? 14 and 12 is 26 to 5, is 5 to 1 down 1 is 4 to 1. And if they win, he's cut off. And where will the artillery unit go? 18 and 5 is 23, so they got enough. So that would be a 1 to 1 downshift 1. Or skip it and just crush him. Yeah, that's too much. I mean, if this becomes a 1 to 1, it downshifts to a 1 to 2 British, which is horrible. Yeah, so that's not a good idea. We're going to skip this and have everybody party on this guy. And he's not cut off, so that's 26, 40, 52. 52 to 9 is at least 5 to 1. But if we throw in the artillery, it's 2 to 1, 3 to 1, and Strat Air. That's what it is. 3 to 1 and Strat Air. We're going to take a chance. Going to roll the dice for Strategic Air and have it. Okay, that's a 2. So the Allied player, that number of right shifts for that combat, half of that is 2. Oh boy, I got to calculate it again because my limited memory just forgot this. 26 and 26 is 52. That's 5 to 1. It's 6 to 1. No, wait, it's 2 to 1 because of the artillery, then 3 to 1, then 4 to 1, then 5 to 1. 3. DE. Yep, they're falling everywhere. Okay, this guy cannot advance. This guy could advance. What's the advantage of that? Well, because next turn he can slip through. So he will advance to there. Alright, no more attacks here. We are almost done here. And we'd have to summarize it here. Yeah, time is okay. Now we got the monster Polish UK combined attack. This is all they're attacking. No artillery. So it's just a matter of, and he's in supply, so it's just flat. 26, 52, 57, 60, 72, 75, 95, 99, 11 to 1, shift down 1 to gone. I think that's overkill. I think that's only all that's there, right? Yeah, he's dead. Boom. And who wants to advance? These guys. Hold on. Alrighty. Why can't I get that whole stack? Well, that's good. I don't want them. Let's get them. Gotta do it one at a time. That's crazy. Oh, and I had this attack. How stupid here. Sorry about that. 26, 31 to 5. 31 to 5 is, come on, you can do math. 6 to 1, down 1, 5 to 1. British. A 1. That's a kill. 5 to 1 British. So send unit to Deadpool. Uh-oh, I didn't send it. Let's do it back here. There we go. This unit. Okay, and who, well, yeah, I think we're good. Nobody's going to slip behind us. Whoosh. Well, here we go again. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Okay, the poles are on the move, wide open. And I think that's all our combat. Good turn for the Allies. We'll do their reinforcement thing later. Well, I think that's at the end. So, yeah, this is still solid. This is the only real solid point, but they got these strong reserves here. So this is somewhat solid, but this is beginning to fall apart here. Yeah. And, well, unless somebody gets in front of these guys, they're going to go off to the races. This is still kind of slowing the Brits down. This is messy coming through this forest. And this, of course, is just screening. So, all right, that was fun. And that was the Allied turn. So things are interesting halfway through the game. The big thing to look at for the Allies is maybe not progress, but so much as, wow, a lot of Soviets have been destroyed and their reinforcements may not be enough. 4 turns, trade space for units. Could go either way as far as I can tell so far. So, well, if you like this, please click like. And if you want to know the next time I post it, please click subscribe and alert. And I did try and use pauses, but these are big turns, 40 minutes. So sorry about the length. But anyway, thanks for listening and see you at the next one.